Příslušníky státní policie je povinná. Pro svou vlastní bezpečnost dbejte jejich pokynů.
Főküldetés, mellékküldetés.
Gets my support.
A goddamn clank.
I'm finished for the day. You've taken everything I had.
District is pretty quiet.
Church of Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, brothers.
Fel tudom adni.
Only all the answers you need.
Relax, Brad. The worst that can happen is that you'll get shot.
In our bodies, in our augmented bodies, lie our salvation, seekers.
Oh, great. My favorite hog. You want to buy?
Tudod, mit ajánlasz. Nature has scope, de mi ez? Aztán a fegyvert átcső. Balisztikai tudom. Eladjuk ezt. Az még jó jöhet nekünk. Mi van még? Hát... Na,
Yes, good choice.
de attól függetlenül mindjárt kirámolok benneteket.
I have everything I need.
I still have more.
Ott van egy zárt cucc, ami engem érdekel. Meg itt van egy. És ott az egyik testről, ott a másik.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Egyszeres fegyvertávtól egy alacsony profilú taktikai stíl. Magassági toronnyal rendelkezik, több rétegi bevonattal ellátott lencsék maximális tisztaságot és éles látást biztosítanak a négyszeres optikai nagyítással és a szár kereszttel ellátott teleszkópos célzó készülékét úgy tervezik, hogy növelje felhasználó hatékonyságát. Ezt a tartozék kompatibilis piacon kapható a legtöbb fegyverre. Sokkal könnyebbé teszi a célpontot eltalálását nagy távolságból.
Worst that can happen is that you'll get shot.
We carry the seeds
Back
of
home,
divinity
you would already
within
be
us,
dead.
the future of the neo-human race.
Can't fake the pigs.
Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Only all the answers you need.
Valamit bekapcsolt, nem?
I was lost like you, friend. Face of persecution and hatred, broke. I hated myself. And my audience.
Hogy már meg a szivadgatás, de... Lettem okosabb, hogy mivel zoomolok.
But no longer.
I'm sure that
Keep quiet.
Seek and you will find, my friends. You will find meaning in the arms of the machine. You will find belonging in the oneness of singularity.
to stay in control.
It is the beginning of a new age, and like always, change is birthed in time and blood and pain. But a bright future is at hand for our people. In our bodies, our augmented bodies, lie our salvation, seekers. We carry the seeds of divinity
Van valamivel emőre jobban?
of the neo-human
Relax,
race.
Brad. The worst that can happen is that you'll get shot.
Melyik kompjúteren?
Should not make so much noise.
Do you despair
Ja, most
for
a-
your future? Do you search for something, some meaning, but never seem to find satisfaction? We have the answer.
There's never
Arra
enough time.
próbálnék rájönni.
Hold out. You can do this.
Neked már így be van szommal.
Your professionalism, friend.
Keep quiet.
Ours is the man. He'll set you up.
Find your little something. I promise.
Nem tudom, hátulról le őket élményt.
It is the beginning of a new age, and like always, change is birthed in fire and blood
Are
and
you
pain.
feeling all right?
But the bright future is at hand for our people. In our bodies, in our augmented bodies, lies our salvation, seekers. We carry the seeds of divinity within us and the future of the neo-human race.
I'm sure we're perfectly safe.
Back home, you would already be dead.
I have searched for salvation, and I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine god, friends. Join us. Do you know some means that never seem to find satisfaction? We have the
Come
answer.
out, brat.
I was lost like you, friends. In face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my augmented body.
Ja, másik gomb.
No longer. Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Only all the answers you need.
Nem vagyok egy kis...
Seek and you will find, my friends. You will find meaning in the arms of the machine. You will find belonging in the oneness of singularity. Come, pilgrims. Come,
Na. Ezt tudjuk a kombinációt valami. Valamikor megszereztem ezeket. Ja, más nincs itt ebbe. Most már nem tudok majd vásárolni. Ha csak nem. Felkelt őket valaki. Ez egy kábító fegyver. Akkor ez a laser, az ezt nem kéne eladni. A nyugtató puskának a laser az mehet majd. Pontosabb célzás.
How did it ever come to this?
You will find, my friends. You will find meaning in the arms of the machine. You will find belonging in the
Hát akkor már csak úgy tudok vásárolni, valaki felkelt őket.
I, for one, cannot wait to learn more.
Come, gentlemen. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the machine God's
Precision. Precision.
Én azt mondta, hogy valószínűleg be fog jönni az éjszakai alvasok. Szerintem ezt kidótoltam, de...
Some of us remember Builder.
Seek and you will find, my friends. You
Do
will
not
find
give up faith in the church.
You will find belonging, abundance, popularity.
Who gave us the means for our salvation.
Már valami oka.
They are searching for salvation. Like found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine, God, friends. Join us.
Pray that the mother would change her mind. Singularity is near, Sever. We must hang on. There is always hope, Yosef. Do not despair. Do not give up faith in the church. Some of us remember Builder.
Azt nézem, hogy van még, amit itt hagytam.
We will all find our way to the machine god. We will all find our way to the machine god. Some of us remember Builder.
Seek and you will find, my friends. You will find.
There is always hope, Yosef. Do not despair. Do not give up faith in the church. Singularity is near, Sever. You must hang on.
Church of Machine
Gave us the
God
means
does not
for our
claim to
salvation.
have all the answers, but only all the answers.
In yet another augmented terror.
I was lost like you, friend. In the face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my augmented body.
Broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
A szomszédokat kifosztottam, mondjuk.
The terrifying memories of that day still haunt me.
Hát annyira
It
nem.
will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Icus.
Keeping you alive and clearing a way to your future. Proven, safe, personalized.
Around the clock, around the world. Always watching, because you are always watching. I know I am not the only one wondering what the Augmented Rights Coalition hopes to achieve, following news of yesterday's devastating attack in Prague. So let's hear from President
In our bodies, our augmented bodies, lies our salvation, seekers. We carry the seed of divinity within us. Use it for the evil grace. Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something, some meaning, but never seem to find satisfaction? We have the answers. Church of
Power to
Machine
the
God
people.
does not claim to have
El nem zavartatod magad, hogy így fekszik valaki.
only all the answers you need. lies in the machine god, friends. Join us. Seek and you will find, my friends. You will find meaning in the arms of the machine. You will find belonging in the oneness of singularity. Out Gelder, not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the machine god will bring you peace. It is the beginning of a new age.
De ugye a fődészavarból át lehetett volna törni.
Birth in fire and blood and pain, but a bright future is at hand for our people.
Yes, folks. These are troubled times.
In our bodies, in our
This is Eliza
augmented
Kassan,
bodies,
reporting
lies
to you,
our salvation, seekers.
From Picus.
We carry the seeds of divinity within
The
us,
Santo
the
Group.
future of the
Construction,
neo-human race.
ecology, quality, excellence. Santo, restoring the past and building the future.
I was lost like you, friend.
Azért megyünk Google-on, nem akarom megregisztrálni.
That story I brought to you
Még a
last
tévét néz.
in which a suicide gunman ruthlessly attacked a small augmented community near Dar es Salaam.
Do you despair for
Today,
your
I'm
future?
here to bring you a
Do
glimmer
you
of hope.
search for something?
European-based construction giant, the Santo Group, has successfully convinced the Tanzanian government to become a signatory of its Safe Harbor initiative.
In the face of
Designed to
persecution
promote the
and
creation of
hatred, I
safe and
broke.
secure housing
I hated
complexes
myself
where
and my
oppressed groups can
augmented
live and
body.
work,
But
free
no
from
longer.
persecution. This international civil engineering and action plan is the brainchild of Santo CEO, Nathaniel Brown.
Seek and you will find,
Flagship
my
project,
friends.
a
You
glittering
will find
engineering
meaning in
city
the arms of the machine.
slated to
You will find belonging in the oneness of singularity. Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something, some meaning, but never seem to find satisfaction? We have the answer.
Na.
Out, Gelder. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the machine god will bring you peace.
augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its
In
flight.
our bodies, in our augmented bodies, lies our
Suggest that the
salvation,
man may have been
seekers.
suffering flashbacks
We
to the
carry the
opposite.
seeds of divinity
That
within
horrible
us,
day 2
the
years ago,
future
when
of the
augmented people
neo-human
all
race.
over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life.
Well.
Beginning of a new age, and like always, change is birth in fire and blood and pain. But a bright future is at hand for our people.
How much longer is it going
Praise
to
the
be?
machine god. Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers, brothers and sisters. Only all the answers you need. Search for salvation. I found the answer. Wisdom lies in the Machine God, friends. Join us. In our bodies, in our augmented bodies, lies our salvation.
Damn Uggs.
Csak egy néha vissza.
Area certified secure.
Got me. What is it?
No augmented security at the time. All automated. They barely felt the winds during the incident.
We won't push you aside for your augments. We want you to be part of something.
Připomínáme, že v Praze až do odvolání platí stav nouze.
The news just keeps getting worse.
Well, oda kell menni. Hosszadi. Remélem jobb nézte. Várjuk még az a csíkot szalad. Pont kitakarok, de... Négyes szinti. Hát, jó. Kint. Ott az 5000-et elérem, akkor lesz még egy ponton mindig. Elég foglalkoznak a mellékfeladatokkal. Utána majd.
They may call it a new world order, but we all know it has been going on for a long, long time.
Ja, hogy akkor itt.
Think we'll find anything?
Feljebb kell menni. Azt hiszem, itt pár emelettel feljebb van egy fegyver.
Yobo,
You interested in some merchandise?
In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. Armed combat drones attacked St.
Let's make this fast, huh? Let's all get home to our girlfriends. Or radiators. Have a look.
causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever phrases the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you, live, from London.
Nézzük, egyszer nem kell a nyugtató először. Páncéltörő. Ez normál. De erre is ugyanazt írja. Úgyhogy nem értem, hogy Eight 62-es. Ez is.
I have no time for this. You look! Why you're not buying?
Adjad innen, azt akkor megbeszéljük.
Maybe later.
Or now. I like the sound of that.
Terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
Exclusivity.
Are you interested in clean guns for a good price?
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns a priority. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever.
Kell menni a másik oldal.
I could use a drink.
Ah, of course.
I should have stayed in bed.
2-es szintűt kéne nekem feltörni. Egyszer kell nekem azt ott elfoglalni. Erre van egy 0-as szint, utána 2-es. Itt egyesek. Foglaljuk a fontosabb mezőket.
Access granted.
Na nézzük csak, mik vannak. Körön belül kell megtalálnom. Jó. Vagy itt már voltunk, csak az ablakon jöttem. Lehet, hogy micsodát kell nekem feltörni ma. Samizdat. Azt kéne nekünk ott elfoglalni, csak hogy melyik irányba kell menni, az egy másik dolog.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
Portbázis kezd ideges lenni a következő szám miatt. Mondtam neki, hogy a holdbázis sztorival kéne kezdeni, mire ő kiakadt. Komolyan, hogy nem ezzel a sztorival kezdünk. Mindegy, azt akar, gyere be, hogy mindannyian beszélsünk róla. Győződj meg róla, hogy nem követnek. Csonti nem hallgat a holdbázisról. Folyton mondom neki, hogy nincsenek tények. De nem hagyja annyiba, azt akarom, hogy jöjjön vissza, amilyen gyorsan csak tud. A következő számról olyasmivel kell beszélni, és kivel, uram, és valakivel kell beszélnem, aki nem csak érdekel, hogy újraéljük egy régi űrhajós fantáziáját. Feltételezem, hogy van már valami. Brazza. Rávad dobozról. Nagyon tisztelek téged mindannyiukat, de nem akarok rejtőzködni, megváltoztatnák. A neveteket kitörölték, a mutatokat, ott hagytatok mindent. És a föld alá vonultatok. Nem vagyok biztos benne biztos, hogy bennem minden, megvan mindez. És ami még fontosabb, hogy nem vagyok benne biztos, hogy szükség van rá. Megvannak a saját elképzelésem arra, hogyan lehetne jobbá tenni a dolgokat. Vigyázz oda lenn, Susan. És tudd, hogy mindig hűséges olvasó leszek Szamisztátnak, Angela. De úgy azért nem ezt kerestük, mert még mindig. Még ezek szerint nem. Valaminek még lenni kell. Valamit nem vettem észre. Valaminek lenni kell. Itten. Amit még nem vettem észre. Vagy a papírdobozban. Ja, riasztó van.
Taking the bed!
Miért megy online a csatorna? Stand-up 5 perce ezelőtt mi majd. Csak nem is Dávidban vagy. Alánadoboz története akarok. Alánadoboz. Ja, hogy ez volt, hogy csetelni kellett. Tudom, valaminek beakadt a hang. Számizdatot találni Labrínyi környezetkerületben bárki és ólálkodott a paranda dobozban, azaz számizdat tagja. Lavnyi kerület csataiban rejtőzködő szélálmos médiacsoport, olyanok, akik jelek szerint buzgón lepeznek bármit, bármikor, amikor csak tudnak. Ők tudnak a TF29-es titkos tartózkodási helyről, akkor nem kell sokáig várni, hogy Európa összes terroristája megtudja.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
Not sure. Good news is I got an exact location.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
So, what would you do with a dead cannon?
Adja azt a hülye hangot, vagy valami más.
Can't believe a word they say.
How long should we keep looking?
Just keep searching.
No.
Still nothing to report.
Most vissza kell másik negyedben menjek, vagy... Ja, hogy ott van.
Když se podívám, co tady ty augové napáchali.
Jaká odpověď z centrály?
Be quiet.
No hostile activity detected. Continuing cautious patrol mode.
I couldn't imagine what it's like to be augmented these days.
Families torn apart, losing jobs, having everything taken from you. It's awful.
Wish there was more.
Bad enough when he was just drugs.
Today.
Le kell mennünk a csatornába.
What did she say?
This is no way to live.
Egy szinttel lejjebb kéne menni. Arra legfel kéne nekem menni. Erre mi van? Azon ki, hogy rugdosok itt egy robbanó hordót. Az ott nem tudom mit jelöl, de...
Think warm thoughts. Think warm thoughts. What does hypothermia feel like?
Nem a főküldetés fele mutogat nekem visszafele.
Telling you, I hear whispers in the wall. They speak the truth.
You sure it's not in your head, brother?
Shh. Beep, beep, clack, clack, typing. Computers, don't you hear it?
I don't hear anything.
Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded. This is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza
Szekrény el van borítva fejlesztő.
From Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can.
Várjál, itten jelzel nekem így, hogy dobjál. Mit történt? Egy kicsit levetted az életere. Csak az alkohol bizonyos ideig.
Follow up on Dubai and finish with local. What are we on Praha the most?
They're asking all the right questions.
Gyere, még nem
You
használjuk
said
el.
that place is a front for a front. I want to know more. I want facts. Bones, what about you?
I still think we should lead with Moonbase.
He's right. Moonbase is sexier.
Since when are we trying to be sexy? Do I look like Eliza Kazan to any of you?
You absolutely do not.
Deep breaths, people. Let's take a minute to...
Don't shoot! We're journalists!
Shit. Who invited the agent type?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? The article about the Moonbase? The clones on the Moonbase? Who sent you?
I'm here for Sam's dad. You in charge?
I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth. Freedom of information is a collective right, man, and a collective responsibility. That said, you gonna break someone's nose? You break my nose.
Yeah.
I didn't come here to break anything. I just need you to cooperate.
I spent my 20s in a commune, man. I'm all about cooperation.
Good. It's about something you've been looking into. It's making some people nervous. What do you know about Praha Dovos?
That little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. The first in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find... Damn. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now? You men in black types, you walk into Pike's newsroom, tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be exposed. If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. K isn't one man.
What did you mean when you said K wasn't one man?
K is an ideal, the intangible leader of tangible resistance. You can kill me, but then little K would become K. Kill little K and Bones over there becomes K. There's always a K.
What if you kill Bones?
You can't kill Bones, man. Bones isn't real. I think he was one of them. He was supposed to be a prince of Belgium, man, but then he broke his condition. We found him inside this fucking cult, all confused, so we reprogrammed him with the truth.
Right. Suppose I needed to make a deal with Samizdat. There's no one person I can talk to?
Depends on the deal. I mean, there's always going to be an editor. Editor makes the final call on all published material. That would be me.
So you could ensure that something doesn't get talked about.
Depends on the deal.
What exactly do you do down here?
Samizdat is a media uprising. While Picus panders to corporate tyranny and government bullshit, we pump out the truth. We uncover it, we write it, we publish it. We get our noses broke for it.
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns a priority. Information archives.
So you print pamphlets?
Oh, we do a lot more than that. We got ways of getting into Picus Media Network. That's how we disseminate information.
Information you get by hacking into places you shouldn't.
Truth is buried. If digging it up means skirting a few rules, so be it.
I need you to stop looking into Brahadovos, but not for the reason you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You got to appease your military industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
Not who you think I am. Kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
The enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy, huh? Hell, I've usually been punched by now. I find this refreshing. Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Brahadovos and stay out of your way as long as you give us something better.
What do you suggest?
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Picus Media. Do that, and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn something.
Is this a business?
Alright, what do you want to know about Picus?
I want skeletons! The kind that companies like Picus come all the way to Prague just to bury. Corporate archiving, man.
Corporate archiving, huh? You asking me to break into a bank?
I'm not talking vaults here. Ashani Talvar, the Palisade CEO. She leverages her clients, keeps information about them close at hand. She's got something on Picus, I know it. I just can't get to it, but I bet you could. You poke into her office, find something that proves how nasty Picus is, how much they love to piss on the truth, and I promise you this. I'll misplace any file you want.
I'll look into it. In the meantime, don't publish anything until I get back.
Don't worry. Oh, and while you're there, feel free to snoop around. Who knows what else you might learn.
See.
Beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving.
Nem is gondoltam, hogy Elizocska egy mesterséges intelligencia, de mindegy.
Turning now to Prague, the city still reeling from the
Megakadályozni számítógépet használni. Ás ki a mocskot a vezérigazgató irodájában. Beleegyeztem, segítek K-nak. K-nek. Média hagyjáratom azt mondja, hogy... Fejlesztő professzor bank vezérigazgató Ashan Tájvár szeret minden ügyfelére köztük Pinkus médiáról most mocskot tartani. A betörők az irodájában találtak terelő információkat a Pinkusról, egy dossziét vagy egy e-mailt. Ki ejti a nyomozást a Pavla dobozzal.
I finally got through to my contact in the trade office. He says to fuck off.
Keep trying, Bond. Keep giving them help.
leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the Augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in the matter of This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top Stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting
Mit akartam? Ott a következő dolog. Csendesítők. Itt több dolgot tudjak vinni. Van növeli általában fizikailag hordozható tárgyak számát. Nincs szükség aktiválásra, hatások automatikus alkalma. Energiafogyasztása nincs. Ja, csak ez átmeneti hír.
Yes, I am fine. You do not need to worry. Dörüm.
secure. Maintaining cautious patrol mode.
So good.
Az még kerültem a másod, csak ők kegyelmet posztakodik már meg itt.
Not seeing anything, you?
Move up.
The hell kind of crazy talk is this? I'm going to get the police if this continues.
I'm not seeing anything unusual. You? We've taken away everything.
I'm going to keep looking.
A little generosity, please?
Absolutely secure. Data extractors have...
Hogy ez várható volt. Fel kell jutni nekem a 8. emeletre. Igen. Igen. Nincs. Jó, viszlát.
Never breached the level.
Hackers are everywhere. Not here?
Exactly. Of course, physical security is also paramount, and Tarvas...
Ja, én most a 8. szinten vagyok. Aha. Akkor lefele van több. Aha.
has an impeccable reputation.
They were affiliated with Bell Tower, yes?
Formerly, yes, but so were most.
Talk? Good. Now I want the problem taken care of. What the hell do you think it means? Of course that's what I want. This man tried to steal from us. Do you enjoy working for me? Does our company's money put a roof over your head? Does being employed with us enable your children to eat? Does your wife get to live in a safe, gated community instead of being surrounded by murderers and rapists? This man tried to take our
Thomas Romanek,
Now, you think about what happens if that money suddenly
account
disappears, and you
manager.
make sure nobody ever tries to rob us again.
Ah, Massa.
Yes. Sub-level security room has our up-to-date security password.
My wife's name.
Good. Haven't heard from mezzanine level or the corporate vault basement yet.
Can you get
Van egy létre,
confirmation
wow.
from IT?
I could, but they would only be able to confirm sending out the codes.
Doesn't protocol include that each hub acknowledge receiving security updates?
In a perfect world, everyone would follow procedures to the letter. But this isn't a perfect world. I'll see what I can find out.
No augmented security, none. All automated. They barely felt a twinge during the incident.
The big cafe sounds great. See you then. Bye.
Biztonsági robot onnan jön.
I don't know. Santo has been a sure bet for a long time, but an all-favor? Public opinion might sink the whole project. When I was here during that time, those reforms were enacted mostly through responsibility.
Szárny emeletes. Van egy 9-dik.
And it worked.
Csak oda nem vezet fel lift. Még lépcső. Nem pirossal van.
Because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Ruzicka train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalet complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful, and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine.
Ivánál, bocsánat, hogy kérek, hogy nem szóltam hamarabb, igen, az irodám kódja megváltozott, miután közelmúltban kellemetlenséget okozott Pártosz mostantól. 0831. Kérlek, mondd meg mindenkinek, hogy késésben vagyok, mert most az inkább állomás nem üzemel, nehéz be és kijutni a városból. Köszönöm, Thomas. Tomás, szükségem van az egyik ügyfelünk, Niklus Dominguez számla fájáira. Változott az irodát kódja? Íme.
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise their
journalists. No worries whatsoever. The whole building exudes a sense of fortification. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I've had my company's valuables in here since Palisade first opened its doors. And my confidence in their security has only grown.
You have a corporate vault? I've heard incredible rumors about the sub-basement.
Oh, no. We're a small company. A safe in the executive vaults is all we need. Or can afford, to be honest. I must admit, the rates here are quite high.
I agree. However, you can't really put a price on peace of mind.
The Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly...
Ja, mert az ajtónál lévő kettő észrevett.
Also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all unlicensed augmentation. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated off-only locations. Safety is the primary concern.
Natural shift on primary!
Where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Citizen negative. Secure area.
In yet another augmented terror attack.
Letter. But this isn't a perfect world. I'll see what I can find out.
Reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to... In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. Journalists overlook.
Nektek pont itt kell elbeszélgetni. Még nem tudom, mit befolyásol az az iroda.
Do you work here? Custodial, perhaps? No, you're too well upkept. Ah, a waiter. One coffee, please.
Well, I haven't seen someone augmented in here in... well, since the incident.
Where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentations. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
They may have batteries, but we've got this. Ashanti energy drinks. For all you need to get through the day. Ashanti.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Hármas szint irodák belépőkártya. Veszi. Található difenzúzás.
underlying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Piken.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
Around the clock, around the world. Always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Ruzicka train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months.
Thomas Romanek. Thomas megvizsgáltam, Bászos és ilyen által létrehozott biztonsági réseket. Így kirúgtak őket.
After Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. With the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Piken.
No worries whatsoever. The whole building exudes a sense of fortification. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I've had my company's valuables in here since Palisade first opened its doors. And my confidence in their security has only grown.
You have a corporate vault? I've heard incredible rumors about the sub-basement.
Oh, no. We're a small company. A safe in the executive vaults is all we need. Or can afford, to be honest. I must admit, the rates here are quite high.
I agree. However, you can't really put a price on peace of mind, can you? It was lovely meeting you.
And you.
Valami ezt szereztem. Miért nem engedsz egyel fentem menni?
course it's easier. That's what attracted Palisade, right? Our corporate privacy laws are bulletproof.
Egyes szintű. Rájövök erre. Onnan tudok utána errefele haladni.
No, we've had our golden. With these attacks and mutilation of offers, wrong on the brink of economic collapse.
Valami érdekfeszítő nem nagyon.
Access granted.
Well, I was here during that time. Those reforms were enacted mostly to attract corporations, and it worked.
Valamit jelz erre. De úgy láttam az alkohol, csak mit tudom még. Tehát akkor nem jössz vissza, a kódot visszaállítottuk 64-77-re, számítógép marad vagy... Dom, szeretném kiüríteni Vladek személyes széfjét és visszaállítani. Tudnál ennyi ideiglenes számot, hogy milyen gyorsan csak lehet. Amilyen gyorsan csak lehet. Köszönöm. Bélszét Bank Corporation számtalan magánszemély vállalat az és a nemzet első számú bankja. Bélszét Profeti bank megvédi az életét azon tárgyait, amelynek szükségük van rá. A pénzét Létsz tárolja a személyes adatokat is. Védekezik a hackerek ellen. Az ügyféllistákon szerepelnek többek közt a Vatikán, a brit királyi család és több ezer vállalat, több mint 200 világvezető és több mint 1000 híresség. Büszkék vagyunk arra, hogy kiszolgáljuk azon ügyfeleink igényeit, akik tőlünk várják a védelmet. Mi vagyunk az egyetlen cég a világon, ahol bárki megtalálja a megérdemelt védelmet, magánéletet és nyugalmat. A cég alkalmazottjaként minket képvisel, kérjük, tartsa ezt tiszteletben. Minden alkalommal, amikor kapcsolatba kell lépnie egy ügyféllel. Állandó szintén belépőkódja. Hármas szintén. Ez csak a lampának, amit tudni. Kettőt kell elfoglalni, miért lenne? Túl könnyű, igaz? Kettes, hármas szint, hármas. A másikhoz. Kettes, kettes. %.
Anomaly detected. Trace program in access granted.
Akkor már csak azért csináltam. Mentés, mert hogyha nem sikerülnek, visszalegyen tett. Legutóbb, amikor a szépen jártam, lombot találtam, pontosabban leveleket az SQT szép szobában. Bármilyen is férjen méltó, ez az első gond, az lehet, hogy kérdéses a leveleket egy másik ügyfél lábbeléjén keresztül hozták be, mondjuk a cipő talpára ragaszt. Erőre rát vagy ön várható cáfolat a leveleket. Szakszerűen megvizsgáltam törvényszéki szakértő barátaim, és biztosítjuk arról, hogy a levelekre soha nem léptek rá. Lehetséges, mondom, hogy a bankban kívülről is be lehet jutni, mindenféle vadon élő állat be tud vándorolni. Ez egy elképesztő mulasztás lenne. Ha igaz lenne, gondolkodtat azon, hogy mennyire biztonságos a bankja. Kérem, mondja meg, a légkondicionál és a szellőztető helyiségek biztonságosak. Önök a legmagasabb szintű biztonságot ígérik az ügyfelének, de nem kíván felfedezésem alig, ha növel az ilyen állításokba vett bizalmat. Várom a válaszokat, és gyorsan várom, öreg. Romanek úr, köszönöm, hogy tájékoztatod velem a múlt héten. Nagyon informatív volt, manapság olyan sok távüzlet. Bizony bonyolítunk, hogy jó, hogy végre arcot is kapunk a név mellé. Megkaptam a második ügyfélkártyáját, ezt is köszönöm. Ez csak egy rövid üzenet, megerősítjük, hogy mindent érvényesítettünk és készen állunk ön számára. Már elküldtük önnek a másik ügyfélkártyáját. Az első is hasonlóan ez a kártya és a B szobában lévő megszűtő széfhez való hozzáférés szolgál. A kártya deaktiválja a szobában lévő összes automatikus biztonsági intézkedést, amikor ön lehúzza a kártyaolvasót. Kérem, hadd emlékeztessem, hogy a kártya nélkül nem férhet hozzá a széfhez. Ez alól nincs kivétel. Ha véletlenül elveszíteni valamelyik kártyát, kérjük mielőbb értesítsen minket, és pótolni tudjuk önnek. Ez az ön és a mi biztonságunkat szolgálja. Hogy tudjunk mindjárt elefántcsontoronyban ülni és szolgálni az urakat. Ezek a cégek, amelyek védtek emberek, mert miért hagyják, hogy elrejtsék a titkaikat. Azt nem mehet így tovább. Mi vagyunk a milliók, mi fogunk megmutatni a konkurenciát. Megdönteni a pénzközpontú rendszereket. Az örök növekedés egy tévhit, amelynek a szegények hátára épült, és csak a gazdagokat szolgálja. Ez egy véges világ. Létezni kell egy elég fogalmának. Készüljünk fel a változásra. Mr. Wood, nem biztos. Akkor egy.
All automated. They barely... Of course it's easier. That's what attracted Palisade, right? Our corporate privacy laws are bulletproof.
Sorry, sir. Access is restricted to personnel.
Nem tudom, hogy mennyire lát.
With these attacks and the intellect debacle, Prague is on the brink of economic collapse.
Sorry, sir. Area is off limits.
I'm sorry, sir. The VIP vaults are only accessed by appointment, and there are no appointments scheduled.
You need an appointment to access your own vault?
For the corporate vaults, yes. This allows time for preloading your container into the viewing area. You also need your personalized keycard.
Thanks for the information.
No augmented security, none. All automated.
Újra. Ezzel nem tudom merre visz.
No, I don't think either of them are in the building. They rarely are.
Oh, I never think building.
Green lights here. There was some activity earlier, definite attempt, probably multiple. Couldn't tell you from where. They hide their tracks too well. Lava wall stops them, but there's no way to backtrack their location. All security hubs have been audited in preparation. Laser, camera, and door controls are all reacting as designed. New turret will be installed and ready on schedule. Yes, I'll put it in the report later.
Másik irányban mi van?
Point clear. Confirmed. Check update.
Bejöttem egy emelettel. Ja. Azt várnám, hogy visszamenjen a géphez, de hát most így kinyitom a szervezőt, rögtön meg.
It's going to investigate.
Bezzeg akkor jön befele, bazd meg, mikor kikakulák, mi van? Várjál, mert bizseregtető a padló. Mit zár, mit nyit? Az érdekelne engem.
status. Lost log. Scanning.
Move to patrol. Narrow. Move to patrol. Narrow.
Front. Back.
And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority 1. Information archived within the wall beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate...
Berek valami.